Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everybody. Welcome to the second episode of the English Premier League online game. After playing two league games now we will get forward in the season and there is many questions we have to ask. Manchester City struggling in the beginning of the season, and will Khaled, as a big fan of Guardiola, will he stick with Pep's style or will he give a chance to the team tactics? Will Yazan and Manchester United continue with a very good start, winning out of two? And will I with Chelsea get some constancy after a loss and two wins? We will discover this and more in this episode. The high number of games that we will play, I will show the goals and stats of the best game in each round. We stopped last time just before the game between me and Khaled in the Etihad Stadium. Manchester City will face Chelsea. The Sky Blues will begin with three centre backs with Diaz, Walker, Laporte, Cancelo left wing, Fernandinho as the defensive midfield, Mahrez at the right, Sterling left wing, De Bruyne, Silva, and Gabriel Jesus. Chelsea with Mendy, James, Thiago Silva and Christiansen centre backs, two wing backs, Pulisic and Alonso, Jorginho, Kanté, Mount in midfield, and Harvest just behind Lukaku. The Blues began perfectly the game, and Lukaku scores the first goal after an intrusion from Harvard. 15 minutes, Fernandinho equalizes from a corner with a header in the second post. After that, Sterling losing the ball in defense, and Pulisic take the ball and give it to Lukaku for the second goal. At the beginning of the second half, De Bruyne gives perfectly the ball to Gabriel Jesus to make the game level. And at the 75th minute, another error from Manchester City in defense from Mahrez this time, and Azpilicueta with a low cross to Lukaku, who scores a hat-trick, and the game finished 3-2 for Chelsea. Looking at the ratings, Lukaku was the man of the match with 9.6. Azpilicueta came from the bench and to deliver the assist of the winning goal for Manchester City. Good game from Fernandinho, but a very bad performance from Mahrez with 5.7. In the stats, City was dominating with a number of shots, but Chelsea was very efficient with 3 goals from only 4 shots on target. The third league round with the Northwest Derby between Liverpool and Manchester United, City, Everton, Southampton, Chelsea. United loses Tichia before the game for 8 weeks, and unfortunately for them, Liverpool was on fire that day, and Dean Henderson had a very hard time. After just 10 minutes of the beginning, Firmino opened the score, followed by Jordan Henderson just 2 minutes later. Mohamed Salah scores the third goal of the game. Ronaldo saved the honor, making the game 3-1, and we thought that the Red Devils' rebellion would start, but the opposite happened. Second half, Jordan Henderson again from outside the box with a weird behavior from Dean Henderson. A hat-trick for Jordan Henderson, converting a penalty into a goal. The festival continued for the Reds with Alexander-Arnold this time, and after that Diogo Jota ended the party scoring twice and made it to 8. A real disaster for Manchester United, losing 8-1 against their biggest rival. Dean Henderson was the worst player on the pitch. In the opposite, another Henderson shined in the name of Jordan with a hat-trick and a 9.7. Looking at the result of this third round, Arsenal won the North London Derby, Manchester City 1-0 with a penalty from De Bruyne, and Chelsea with a draw away against Southampton, equalizing in the stoppage time by a penalty also. Fourth round now, Brentford against City, Chelsea will receive Crystal Palace, and Manchester United against Brighton. At Brentford, Manchester City will be the first team to score with Sterling from inside the penalty area. In the 80th minute, Norgard with a lovely shot scores for Brentford, and the game finished 1-1. Very disappointing results for the Sky Blues. Norgard, man of the match, and that's a huge domination for City in all areas of the game, but without getting the 3 points. The results of this round, with Chelsea winning 2-0 with Werner scoring twice and the Red Devils winning 3-0 against Brighton. UEFA Champions League now, with Chelsea getting PSG in the same group, both winning the first game, City with Real Madrid, and the big surprise with a loss in the first game against Club Brugge 3-0, and Manchester United in the same group with Villarreal and Ajax conceding draw in the last minute of the game against Red Star. Back to the English Premier League, Manchester City leads Norwich, Chelsea and Southampton Manchester United, and it will be the game that we will see now. Harry Maguire opening the score with a header in the 24th minute. Second assist for Sancho, and this time it will be for Pogba. Southampton reduced the gap with a header from Key Adams. In the beginning of the second half, Sancho again with a hat-trick assist, giving the ball to Greenwood 3-1, and Ronaldo scored the last goal of the game 4-1 to the Red Devils in this away game. Without any doubt, Sancho was the best man of the game. In the other results, Manchester City won 1-0. The goal was scored from Grealish, and Chelsea won 2-0, a double from Lukaku and a goal from Werner. We had the third round of Carabao Cup. All the three teams go through it with a little difficulty for Chelsea winning after penalty shootouts against Southampton, with keeper stopping 2 penalties. Sixth round of the league with the Hammers against Manchester City. In Old Trafford, United will play against Crystal Palace, and we will go to Stamford Bridge to watch what happened in the game between Chelsea and Aston Villa. After only 16 seconds of the beginning of the game, Romelu Lukaku scored the first goal of the match. 7 minutes later, Lukaku hitting again after a good assist from Ben Chilwell. Danny Ings reducing the score, winning the one-on-one situation against Mendy. We still in the first 20 minutes of the game, and Lukaku already with a hat-trick. Bad luck for Minks, scoring an own goal 4-1 in half-time. An excellent pass from Hudson-Odoi to Werner, who scores the fifth goal for his team. And finally, a goal for Bailey in the last minutes of the game, making the final score 5-2 for the Blues. Rating of 9.6 for Lukaku with his hat-trick. For the other players, United won 4-0 and City lost their game 2-0 against the Hammers, with 2 goals scored by the Algerian star Said Berrama. Let's go back to the Champions League. Second round, Chelsea against PSG. In the 38th minute, a corner taken by Ziyech and Thiago Silva above all PSG defenders scored the first goal. Kovacic make it two with a long-range shot. Chelsea was dominating the game, but in the last 10 minutes of the game, PSG made a big reaction with Hakimi scoring out of the corner, and just few minutes later, Draxler adds a second goal, and the game finished 2-2. Kovacic had the highest rate of the game with 7.6, followed by Wijnaldum. Manchester City equalized in the last minutes of the game in Russia, and United won in Spain against Villarreal 3-1 with two penalties scored by Ronaldo. In the next league round, we will have Newcastle Chelsea, Norwich United, and City Leicester, and maybe the revanche after what happened in Community Shield. Let's have a look in the Etihad Stadium. 7th minute, Cancelo running on the right flank, cross touched by Sterling, and the ball landed just in front of Bernardo Silva, who pushed the ball into the goal. In the first seconds of second half, Vardy hitting against City defense and scoring the equalizer in two times. A very big problem for citizens. They not convert the domination of games and losing very important points in the league race. In the other results, United won 1-0 with a penalty scored by Ronaldo and Chelsea fall 3-1 against Newcastle. In the next round, City will face Burnley and a very big game between me and Yazan as Chelsea meets up Manchester United. Chelsea will begin with Mendy, Azpilicueta, Thiago Silva, Christiansen, Reece James, Chilwell, Jorginho, Kanté, Mount, Havertz and Lukaku. Manchester United will be with Dean Henderson, Van Bissaka, Varane, Maguire, Dalot, Pogba, McTominay, Sancho, Rashford, Fernandes and Ronaldo. 22 minutes in game, Jorginho to Mount, Mount to Havertz, the ball hits the post and the first goal of the game for the Blues. Lukaku scores a penalty in the second half, making it to 2-0. United reacted well. 70 minutes, Sancho to Ronaldo behind the defense, one-on-one, reduced the score to one goal difference. And at the last minutes of the game, United hitting again in Fergie time with a long-range shot from Martial, just magnificent. Best man of the match was Sancho with 2 assists and 8.5 rating. In the stats, the Red Devils dominated well the aerial sector in both parts of the field, especially with Ronaldo who was excellent. In the other hand, City won 3-0 against Burnley. Last game for today will be the third round in Champions League with Manchester City facing Real Madrid. Bernardo Silva, the man in form for the Sky Blues, scored the first goal of the game with a volley. Free kick to Real Madrid and a very good delivery from cross to Benzema 1-1. The game winner for City came in the last minute of the game from Gabriel Jesus after a lovely assist from De Bruyne. The man of the match was Kevin De Bruyne. Chelsea won against Besiktas 2-1 and United won 3-0 against Ajax. Looking at the awards now for the two first months in the Premier League, the manager of the month for September was Yazan just before me in second place. Lukaku dominating the best player of the month, winning it twice. Ronaldo just behind him in both months, and the third place in September goes to Werner. The young player of the month was Kabak in August. Greenwood wins it in September. Second place goes to Hudson-Odoi. And there is the league table with Chelsea still on the top, but with two more matches than the others and only 1 point difference. Manchester United in second place, Aston Villa third, City struggling in ninth position. Liverpool had the best defense with only 4 goals conceded. Chelsea best attack with 25 goals. Romelu Lukaku is the best goal scorer under now with 15 goals, followed by Ronaldo 10. Sancho and Canos with 6 assists are the best in that area. Next time it will be many good games with Manchester United, Aston Villa, Tottenham, Chelsea, Arsenal, Manchester City and much more. Stay tuned for the next episode. Hope that you liked the video. Do not hesitate to give your opinion. Bye bye.